Bukovi used to be a star among cities. Historic, wealthy, and bustling with new businesses. That star's been dying for a while. Crime's on the rise, and with war brewing and the government tightening their grip, it's no surprise we're restless. Police might be keeping people safe, but there's only so much we can do about the seedy underbelly. With a prohibition, lawbreakers, criminals, and your everyday civilians are all forced into the same watering holes. Usually, it'd be my job to bust this place. But maybe we can help one another. This place is more useful open. Especially when I have someone a lot more dangerous to catch than a few drunks. Ah, it looks like your first customers are arriving. Let's see if you can loosen their tongues. I'll be waiting, bartender. Don't let me down.
So, today, we are starting out with a game called Best Served Cold. And what I have guessed is that it's sort of a detective game with like narrative happening. I am not entirely sure, but we will try figuring it out. I just want to make sure the volume is all correct. I'm just gonna increase the master like that. Possibly reduce the music slightly. Camera speed, text size can be slightly bigger. I am a blind person, so we'll do that. This sounds good, right? Yeah. We'll start there. So, new game. That is pretty. Libraria. Oh no! Oh no, she's poisoned! Or... I say she's poisoned. Yep, heartbeat sound. Getting blurry. And dead. Case 0, the last drop. January 16th, Monday. Ooh. Holy moly. Okay. Vincent Floer? The hazy overhead light in your speakeasy buzz to life as the bookshop above you close for the day. Action 2, in bad mood. The bookshop owner and your landlord, Vincent Floer, takes a seat at the bar and begins mumbling to himself. What a day. Saran literature is providence bound in leather, but to my customer, my books may as well be doorstops. Everything alright? Or stay quiet? Of course I'm asking. Everything alright? Clearly not. If I ordered a cart of fools and received just one of my customers, I would have gotten my money's worth. Well, we both know why I'm here. I need a drink, so dazzle me. Preference, what would you like? Old-fashioned. Ooh. Okay. He said this evening a properly mixed Eastern ruby should hit the spot. And mood is some days your customers will be in a broken bad mood. This can also be caused by serving them a ruined drink or by choosing dialogue option that upsets or angers them. Ooh, okay. When a customer is in a bad mood, how do I know? Oh, he's in a bad mood, like this. Okay, when a customer is in a bad mood, it is shown here at the bottom left. Thankfully, serving a customer their favorite drink will lift their spirits and cure their bad mood. And press this serve button in the bottom right to start making Vincent a drink. Is that it? Oh, click it. And you lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Vincent perks up. Customer will usually avoid discussing unpleasant topics when in a bad mood. You'll have to cure it before you can interrogate them. As you get to know your clients better, make sure to learn what their favorite drinks is. Oh my god. Remembering things. You can always ask them what they like to get a hint. Okay. Let's see. We are going to click profile, show profiles of all customers you have met. So what happens if I do that? Okay, a lover of literature and the owner of Libraria, the bookshop on the Bukovie Boulevard that is located above your speakeasy. Okay. So Vincent perks up. Let's see if we can cheer you up. Haha, that's the spirit. Let's see. Vincent loves the Eastern Ruby and we want to lift his spirit and cure his bad mood. So let's select Eastern Ruby in the list to start making his favorite cocktail. That one. Whiskey, sugar syrup, lemon juice, red wine, ice cube, and cherry. I can get behind that. Sure. Ooh, wow. To successfully mix a drink, you will need to add all the necessary ingredients to the shaker by passing through them with an arrow, following along the lines in the direction it is pointing. So I do that. How do I click it? Once you start following the path, you will need to keep up the pace as the red arrow will start following you. Make sure it doesn't catch up with you before you reach the end of the path or the drink will be ruined. Ooh, speedrunner. Okay. Like that. Cool. I'm a bartending. Nice. I could try that. I could definitely try that. Well done. Vincent is no longer in bad mood. Yay! And he's even gained more affection toward you. So do I get a cut in my rent? You know me too well. This is my absolute favorite. The more a customer likes a certain drink you give them, the more their affection toward you increases. Their favorite drink will reward the most, heart, right here, affection. Customers will not appreciate being served a bad drink. If you fail to properly mix a cocktail, customers will be displeased and you will lose all but one. I don't know what that is. Like wave sign for the remainder of the conversation. I'm trying to see where the wave sign is. Cool, but yay, you're happy. When I was looking for a bartender to run this place, I hoped someone as good as you, but didn't expect it. Especially with your background. This place could have become naught but cloudy moonshine and rough customers. Yet you are already proving to be more than that. Supply line for alcohol are fright, so you'll have to adapt your drink menu to circumstance. But a recent shipment of vodka from Rusalka came into my possession, and as such, some old classic cocktails are on the menu once more. Lucky me, I suppose. Anything else? I don't know what this action is. Ah, yes, I nearly forgot. A friendly warning, perhaps? My favorite gentlemen's club is a buzz with chat about a crackdown on speakeasies. My companions have warned me that the local constabulary is looking to make an example of the flagrant lawbreakers. Lawbreakers? I suppose that's what we are now. We've opened a bar during a prohibition. Even if that prohibition is ridiculous. The law is the law, but what's legal and what's right are not always the same thing. The people of Sarah would not exchange freedom for safety. What if we get raided? It's unlikely they would target my establishment, and I have friends in the constabulary, but you should take precaution nonetheless. Try not to irritate anyone who might incriminate us, and don't compromise on drink quality. I'd imagine most speakeasies are brought down by dissatisfied customers with loose tongue. I'll be careful. Good. You see, there's a reason I bring all this up. Vincent reaches into his inner coat pocket and pulls out a folded newspaper. He spreads it on the bar top so that you can read the heading, Speakeasy Guests Found Dead. Ooh, I see a newspaper. The article of it. In the early hours of the morning, or can I read it? I'm hoping they are gonna give me the paper, but in the early hours of the morning, the body of an as of yet unidentified young woman was found in an alley off the Bukovia Boulevard. Bukovia police has since released a statement confirming that the crime took place outside of a speakeasy and that the proprietors as well as several guests have been detained for questioning. This murder is almost certainly the latest in the string of crimes committed on and around the boulevard by the so-called Bukovia killer. Citizens are urged not to attend those illegal establishments for their own safety and to inform local law enforcement if they suspect any illegal activity is taking place. It was right there. Bukovia police has since released a statement confirming that the crime took place outside of speakeasy and that the proprietors as well as several guests have been detained for questioning. This murder is almost certainly the latest in the string of crimes committed on and around the boulevard by the so-called Bukovia killer. Citizens are urged to not attend these illegal establishments for their own safety and to inform local law enforcement if they suspect any illegal activity is taking place. Don't get too bothered by all these tittle-tattle. I'm certain these murders are fabricated by puritanical bureaucrats on the city council. Doesn't that seem like a conspiracy theory? Fabricated? Fabricated? Question mark? I believe so, yes. With the prohibition in full force, perhaps the politicians created a serial killer boogeyman to keep people out of speakeasies. It's just like the old fairy tale about demons in the woods. The claws of the strigoi snatched the unwary and pulling them into the darkness. He takes a long sip of his drink and set it down on the table, his fingers nervously rattling on the glass. A murder at a speakeasy doesn't mean visiting one is dangerous. But I wonder if those who indulge in tabloid rumors can grasp that fact. I imagine the authorities will be paying closer attention to venues like ours. They think we offer safe haven to vagabonds and scoundrels, but all we want is to kindle the dying flames of conversation. Imagine their surprise when they see the depth and breadth of fine gentlemen and ladies who will frequent our establishment. But heed my words, friend. Be on your guard. I will. We're on, or should I have just asked? I don't want to make them feel bad, like go into bad mood. Oh, I will briefly move my little otter up here because now you can see the mood. We're on a Bukovi Boulevard, so locals are a mixed bag. Consider the customers carefully. My friends especially are people of culture and arts. There's no doubt in my mind that some shady characters will show up, but I'd imagine most will be harmless. I'd hope so anyway. A mix of high and low society makes for a good blend. Honey and lemon, wine and cheese crackers, that sort of thing. Jokes aside, do be careful, bartender. I've invested a lot of money in this place, and while it's yours to use, I don't expect to be sweeping up eyeballs and teeth at the end of the night. Understood. Yes, sirree. One more thing. We both know this is your last chance. I went out on a limb to give you this opportunity, and I've turned a blind eye to your past troubles. Make sure those troubles stay in the past and you keep your nose clean. I get it. If you follow my rules, you'll be under my protection, and I promise I'll keep you safe. One hand washes the other. We have a deal. Good, good. Thank you for the libations. I should return home. I hope business goes well tonight. I have work to get on with and conversation. See you, Vincent. I have work to get on with. Alright, I can take a hint. Oh, did I just ruin his mood? What was that? What was that? I saw this. What? I didn't like that sound effect. What was that? Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, it moves. Yay. Cool, it's a big ass bar then. Every day we'll bring a different group of customers to your speakeasy. It's a big space, so look left and right to check for any customers seated on the edge of the room. You can click on a customer to call them over for a chat at the bar. Let's try it out on this mysterious woman in the back. That one. Hello! Energetic girl. The woman takes a seat, looking exhausted. She squints at you, like she can't decide if you're a friend or a foe. Rough day. You have no idea. Although you're on your feet all day serving people with too much money, so maybe you have some idea. Rundown Heights is fully booked, so me and everyone else in the laundry service are run off our feet. There's nothing like changing hotel bed sheets during a spice traders symposium. Do you know how frustrating it is to have a fat, bald, old guy explain the logistics of his spice trading company and how it made him rich? And he's doing that while you change his sweaty bed sheets. Ew. Ugh. I can guess. Sometimes I push my face into a pillow and scream so loud I feel like I'm going to crack the walls, but then I stop and nothing has changed. It sounds like you need a drink. Yeah, something that feels like being slapped in the face with a slice of lime. A slice of lime wrapped around the cricket bat. For sure. I trust your judgment. What flavor do you like? Right now, I'm craving something spiced. I trust your judgment. Spicy margarita? What flavor? Oh, okay, open drink and mix the menu. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. One drink coming up. I'm so excited. Cool. So, there are several indicators to the right of each cocktail that provides more information about the drink in question, including whether your customer likes it or not. The question mark means you don't yet know how they feel about this cocktail, while the star sign means it's their favorite drink. Customers will also have drinks they plus like, and one that they feel neutral about. This information gets updated every time you serve a customer a new drink. Serving liked and favorite drinks will improve your relationship with the customer faster than the neutral one. Oh, it's the wave sign here. Gotcha. Wave sign indicates the smoothness of the drink, which determines how long a customer is willing to stay and talk after being served. In other words, how many actions you will be able to take during the following dialogue. That makes sense. Every new topic, exclamation point, you discuss will cost you 1 action. Once the action counter runs out, customer will leave the bar, so don't forget to serve them a drink whenever you talk to them. Customers can be called back as long as you have action remaining, but can only be served once a day. Meanwhile, the percentage alcohol percentage shows how alcoholic a drink is. The higher the percentage, the more intoxicated the customer will get. Some questions will require a certain level of intoxication to loosen a customer's lips, but be careful. A customer that becomes inebriated will go home. Alcohol tolerance will vary from customer to customer. Now, you know the power of the bartender holds. The better your drink fits the customer's taste, the more affection you will receive. You can also affect the customer's mood as well as how talkative they will be after you serve them. Now, let's make her a drink, shall we? Oh, I should have made a drink for this one. I didn't know it was gonna be a bartender scene. Okay, Copper Bullet, vodka, lime juice, ginger ale, ice cube, mint leaf, and lime slice. Isn't that mule? I think it's also called like a copper mule or mule something. You would like that. Okay. Yay! I am so good. Woohoo! Oh, I definitely needed a drink today. But yeah, no, this is I forgot what mule is, but it's like what I know is the name of it is it's called like mule something. In a good mood, yay! Oh damn, this is perfect. Don't let me have too many of these. Don't ask, don't tell. After a long shift, my brain is buzzing. I can't just go home with all this fuzz in my head. When the prohibition closed the bars and clubs, everything else got more expensive. An opera ticket cost a month's rent. And with everything being so busy, why is everything so busy? Well, there's a Spice Merchant Symposium, but there's also some big show going on as well. Everyone's wearing their fanciest threads, the women's in those sparkly dresses and their heeled shoes. Looks like torture to me. Me too. You don't care about clothes? You don't care about clothes? At the hotel, I only see the clothes lying on the floor, stained with peppercorn sauce, coffee, nicotine, and worse. At least the folks going to the shows are clean. I guess I clean up fewer wine stains now, but maybe the prohibition isn't all bad. She downs her drink, wiping her mouth for any spill. Whew. I'll take that as a compliment. And feeling better? I'll take that as a compliment. This watering hole is new, right? That weird guy put me on to this place. The Nightcap just opened, yes. How old? The Nightcap just opened, yes. The Nightcap, huh? Funny name. Oh, I'm Clara, by the way. Mind if I just call you bartender? You don't seem too prissy about the type of customers you get. Rundown Heights has 3 hotel bars, but I didn't fit in at any of them, even when they served booze. The staff bar was all drunken bellhops, the mid bar was full of posers, and the Spire Lounge would charge me a fortune for just looking at the drink menu. This place feels a bit more varied in its clientele. You got all sorts in here. We're all equal when we walk through these doors. Her smile is warm and she nods a little. Yay! Like she just made her mind up about you. Yay! I can get on board with that. Good. Well, I should be heading back. I got Bartitsu sparing class and a shift tomorrow. And if I don't get a good sleep, both of those are gonna beat the stuffing out of me. Take care. Well, we're just like gathering clienteles at the moment, so speakeasy. Now that everyone has been spoken to, let's end the day by using the bell. Click the bell on the counter to signal all customers to leave and head home. You can also use it to end the day early when you don't feel like speaking to all customers. Never! Wait. Is that all? How? Was there any more customer? How am I supposed to move you? Ah! Oh my god, why is this so difficult? Why is this so difficult? Is this the camera thing? Camera speed. Maybe. Bell, end the day. Yay! We finished the day! Oh, it's not... Oh, so there's 16 chapters and this is the second one. Okay. Okay. Awkward gentleman. A new customer takes a seat at the bar. He takes a slow look around the room and then at you. He glances back at the entrance a few times, like he expects someone to sneak in after him. Oh, he's in a good mood though. The man doesn't hesitate to tap the bar, demanding the attention you're already giving him. What can I get you? How does this place work? Just like a regular bar, no butler or whatever? I just want a drink. Anything in particular? I don't care. You choose. You can get a Manhattan. I can just start serving. Cool. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Ready to serve. Thank you. Oh, I'm not even making it? Ah, there we go. So, he does not care, he just wants a drink. I'm guessing something maybe just strong, straight up liquor. Cold winter, vodka, coffee, liquor, cream. Nah. Yeah, ice cube, sugar syrup, whiskey, herbal bitter, orange peel. That's gotta be old fashioned, right? Maybe a bourbon, whiskey bourbon. Oh yeah, that's gotta be old fashioned. Yeah, or gin, vermouth, triple sec, lemon slice. Gin, vodka, white wine. Vin fatale. Ice cube, tomato juice, vodka, lemon juice, salt, pepper, chili, olive. It's like a mixture of Bloody Mary. Let's go with poison drop. You look like an old-fashioned person. Like that. We'll see if you like it. I am definitely an old-fashioned person as well. I mean, I like a lot of different things, but it's just solid good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Very pleasant, actually. Yay! You have probably guessed that I'm here for more than a drink. We have business. Business? He set down today's newspaper, but rather than turning turning it as Vincent did yesterday, he instead let the heavy page land with a thud. The headline reads, Latest Bukovia Boulevard victim identified. In a statement to the press this morning, Bukovia police finally released the name of the latest victim in the string of murders by the so-called Bukovia killer. The body of 24-year-old Natalia Reed, a native Saran and lifetime resident of Bukovia, was found yesterday in an unnamed alley off Bukovia Boulevard at 6 in the morning by a local resident heading out for work. Police have since confirmed that the crime took place outside of Speakeasy, known as the Last Drop, which the victim, a junior accountant, was known to frequent in her off time to drink and gamble. This illegal business has since been shut down, resulting in several arrests. The police commissioner Aldia urges the public to be careful and to come forward with any information that may aid the police in their ongoing investigation, as the perpetrator remains at large. Natalia Reed's family has declined to comment. Her employer, Mark Weaver, says only that he assumes she was just late again. Have you encountered anyone acting strangely at this establishment? At a bar, you mean? Maybe. You spring to mind. Not really. Maybe. I don't think you quite understand what's at stake here. Did you read the news yesterday? Speakeasy gets found dead. And since you just served me alcohol, that would make this place... Oh, a speakeasy. I was just making a drink for my new friend. Oh, that didn't sound great! That didn't sound great! What's that sound? Abstinent. You have a chance to show me how cooperative you can be, and you're letting that chance slip away. What was I supposed to do? He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a police badge. Oh no! His name reads Constable Hugo Mertens. He waits a moment to make sure you understand the gravity of the situation. I'm investigating a series of murders that took place outside established speakeasies. Are you going to shut us down? Speakeasies are, at the moment, one of the only leads I have. I may never say this again, but your business needs to stay open. Whew. The killer is using locations like yours, so one of your Patreons could be a killer. And you need my help. A killer? What should I choose? What should I choose? And you need my help. Or am I being too cocky? A killer? A killer? A killer! Yeah, a killer. Yeah, let's go with that. There are a lot of speakeasies, but this killer is mobile. There's a good chance they've been here, and a good chance you've served them. For a time, your establishment has protection from me and from the rest of the constabulary. This place is no longer a bar. It's a hunting ground where I will catch a killer. With your help. Ooh, found a clue. Your first assignment is to interview these drunkards and find out if any of them frequented that speakeasy where we found Natalia Reed. Do that, and I might just extend your time a bit longer so we can figure out who's behind all this. I'm guessing there's no opt-out. You drinking here is also illegal, right? Oh, I want to click that so bad. What happens if I click that? It is, but I have a dispensation. And with your background, I'm sure you agree it's best if we don't look too closely at who has broken which law. Who the hell am I? I seem to have been like a John Wick situation, right? Now, are you going to help me? I don't think I have a choice. Yeah, exactly. He shakes his head softly, then pulls a badge from the table and places it back into his inside pocket. I did my homework. I know who you are. Just think of it this way. As a reformed citizen, you should be more than happy to help out. Yeah, I'm John Wick. I'm John Wick. I understand. You're holding it over me. Got it. Ooh. Okay, now we have set a character. I should go without, right? So I'm gonna do you're holding it over me. Got it. You might not be too fond of the constabulary, but you have to be realistic. Right now, we want the same thing. I'll do it. Good. Any questions? Question. Why should I help you? Or what was my first task again? Let's move on. Oh, I think it's the same question, right? Yeah, why should I help you? Because I can ruin you with a single radio phone call. So here's what you're going to do. You'll interrogate everyone at your bar and ask the right question. Get to know them, make them willing to talk. A glass of alcohol might loosen their tongue. I suggest you keep track of your findings in a notebook or something. Oof. Okay, I don't think I will go that far in the game because this is a demo, but this is getting interesting. I might want to play this when it comes out. Okay, I also see you have an unused pinboard in the room behind you. Detectives at the station like to use those to keep their minds organized. Visualizing connection makes them easier to understand. I'll give it a try after my shift. Good. Any questions? I mean, it's good to just have like every information checked out. So what was my first task again? Give me a solid lead on the people in this establishment who were present at the same speakeasy where Natalia Reed was found. As a former criminal, I'm sure you know ways of making people talk. There's no doubt in my mind your less savory connections might know more. Once you prove you're capable of collecting this information, I'll accept I'm not wasting my time. From there, I can divulge a bit more about the case. I'll see what I can do. No, let's move on. Oh, okay. You're part of this now. Time is short, and I expect something solid from you soon. Speaking with customers will provide you with what do you call it? Microscope? What do you call that? I forgot the name. Clues about the current case. These clues can be reviewed in the notebook at any time. Cool. And using the clue button lets you present the clue from your notebook to the customer you're currently talking to, letting you ask them for more information or confront them with evidence. Presenting clues to customers is crucial to uncovering new evidence to solve your case. Helpful customers may be able to spot lies, provide new information, or provide an alibi. But be careful. Showing certain people confrontational evidence may just affect their mood. Of course. I completely understand that. This case is the highest priority, and you're on the clock. If we don't have the killer in 2 weeks, which was 16 days, so yeah, this is the second day. This is the second day out of the 16. Yeah, deadline. In 2 weeks, this gets kicked upstairs to the Confederated force. And if that happens, my career is in tatters and your bar is finished. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. 2 weeks to prove me we are not children playing detectives. 2 weeks to save our careers and our reputation. 2 weeks to make our streets safe and save some lives while we're at it. No pressure though. Bye! Have a good day! Oh, you don't seem... You almost have a killer eye. Okay, Peter Wagner. Peter Wagner enters your bar. You recognize him by the scar on his cheek. Why do I recognize him? It's been a while, and you don't quite know if you're ready to see him again. He takes a seat, looking at you in the eye. You can't quite tell if he recognizes you. You hope he doesn't. Welcome to Nightcap. Creative location for a speakeasy. The filth are looking for old bars opening up again, not basement owned by a bookworm. Make me a real drink so I can forget all the weak cat piss they serve in the stacks. If memory serves, you mix a good cocktail, though usually a bit sweet for my taste. So you don't want anything sweet. Do we want to say miss me, Peter? Do we know each other? Do we know each other? Let's skip straight past this bit of the conversation. I know you, and as soon as I stepped through those creaky doors, you knew me too. I'll get you a drink, Peter. He raises his eyebrows and shoves a few coins your way. Let's see how this new job of yours is working out, eh? Any flavor I can work in there that you like? Going all sweet on me now? Well, I like a hint of coffee to go with my drink. Let's see how this new job of yours is working out. Cool. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the bar. Peter leans low and his chin rests on the bar, the light catching a long scar on his cheek. His eyes twinkle as he looks up at you. Ah, yeah, let's see indeed. So, he wants a hint of coffee. There was 2 coffee drinks, cold winter, vodka, coffee liqueur, cream, coffee powder, and ice cube. Or wake up call, vodka, coffee liqueur, sugar syrup, espresso, and coffee bean. That's a espresso martini. That one is like bigger espresso martini. I don't really exactly know, like Irish coffee in a cocktail form. I say usually cream is considered sweeter, right? That kind of gives me vodka, coffee liquor, sugar syrup. But maybe this is this syrup part is actually going to be sweet. So I'll say just with the cream of it. Usually, like when the cocktail has cream in it, it's sweet itself. And sugar syrup doesn't necessarily mean it's sweet. I've drank a lot of cocktails, okay, by the way. I like cocktails. I like trying out new things. Yeah, but as I was saying, just because it says sugar syrup doesn't necessarily mean that it's sweet. But I say in the game of it, I'm not gonna go with sugar syrup because he didn't like sweet stuff. So I'm gonna go with cold winter. Okay. Oh, it's just circling. Go, 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 go! Woohoo! Shake, 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 shake. I need some cocktail. I miss some cocktail. Maybe I should go out and get some cocktails this weekend. Cold winter. This career shift is starting to make sense. You have talent. So, you're a bartender now. Well, that's an odd one. But if you want to pull a curtain over your past, I'll go along with it. Peter is a criminal. More specifically, he's an enforcer for the feared crime lord Carla, but as long as you don't owe money, insult him, or spill his drink, you should be fine. Strange how that face with the frightening scar can light up a room when he smiles. Though it doesn't happen often. How can someone so dangerous be so charming? Bad boy, what you gonna do? Thanks. Okay, found the clue, yay! Your rival speakeasies ain't too appealing. I can see why you're getting busier. The other places either turn away anyone without a duchy, or they hose the blood off the dance floor each night. The last drop was the only one I could appreciate, but it got shut down a few days ago. Ooh, and what's your job these days? What's a little blood to you? I mean, we already know each other, right? And I'm John Wick, so I'm gonna go with what's a little blood to you? Oh yay, someone like me. Oh, this was what's making the sound. I definitely disappointed everybody, didn't I? I'm a teddy bear. I got claws, but I don't want to get them out when I'm trying to hold my wine glass. True, speaking the truth. You notice him bite inside of his cheek. For a moment, you think he's going to try denying it. Instead, he shrugs. I reckon my job ain't good or bad. It's neutral. Cause and effect and all that. What I do is a natural result of the system we all live in and the deal people make. I don't get it. It's neutral. It's neutral? I take no responsibility for what happens to the folk I collect from. They knew the deal that they were getting into when they took the money. But even though I don't feel bad for them, that doesn't mean I want to go drinking with gorillas like me who laugh about smashing open some in-debt shopkeeper's skull. Yeah, that sounds about right. He takes a final long sip of his drink and sets the empty cup down on the table. You're not a complete monster. I'm just Peter, and I play my part without prejudice or pleasure. Like I said, cause and effect. And now, if you'll excuse me, this drink has had an effect on me, and I need to take care of that. Sure thing. Bye! I'm just gonna go into my notebook, because I got some people. Clara Salo. A hotel maid whose rough edge and boisterous behavior hides a pleasant, caring personality. I'm just gonna drink some water. Okay. And she likes Copper Bullet. Hugo Mertens, an uptight but seemingly well-meaning officer on the Bukovier police force who has enlisted you to be his assistants. Oh, he didn't like the old-fashioned. Okay. Peter Wagner, a handsome but intimidating man working as a debt collector for the less savory individuals that make up Bukovier's underworld. He did like cold winter, yay! Someone from my past, a former partner from my darker days in Bukovier. The last drop. Peter's favorite speakeasy. What is this? Can I click on you? Okay. Ooh, is this? It's a tutorial. Nice, current objective. Try to find out who frequent the speakeasy where the victim, Natalia Reed, was last seen alive. And the clues, like this. The last drop. The murder of the Natalia Reed took place near a speakeasy known as the Last Drop. It was closed down after the fact. Peter mentioned that his favorite speakeasy, the Last Drop, was shut down recently. He had to find a new watering hole, which is how he discovered the Nightcap. Cool. Quick save. Quick save. Always save. Tutorial. And that's the menu. Cool. Oh my god. Are you sad? Wait, is there other people? I'll talk to you first. Oh. Gloomy priest. Do you drink? A miserable looking man sits down at the bar. A big cloud follows him. Once he has your attention, he peruses the drink stacked behind you. What can I get you? I never understand all these names. Something strong, please. If I'm doing something wrong, I might as well do it right. Good attitude. Anything besides strong? Not really. Just strong. And then you're definitely going for old-fashioned. You lift the clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. He takes a short breath. What does the goddess wants to order? Just make me a drink, quickly, with a fewer joke. Aww, he doesn't like me. So strong. I mean, gin and vermouth is kinda nice. I mean, old-fashioned is always strong, but it depends on how you make it. Gin, vodka, white wine. Ooh, that's a lot of mixture. I mean, I say this or this is actually pretty good, but... Oh, but it's called evening prayer. Come on, I got it, right? It's called evening prayer. Okay, let's go with that. Ah! Don't follow me, don't follow me, don't follow me, don't follow me. Ah, there we go. So, how's my drink? I made it extra strong for you. Goes down quite nicely. Oh, nice, he's drunk. He shrugs, places the glass back against his lips, and downs the rest. Whoo! That's like 3 different liquors in there. When the glass is empty, he wags his finger for you to refill it. Nice! How about we start with your name? You really don't know who I am. I'm Father Lacey, but you can call me John. I'm a priest at the church up the road. You know this is alcoholic. We're permitted. Besides, how could the goddess resent a priest drinking in this city? Is it Los Angeles? I mean, gotta be Los Angeles, right? Is it that bad? If you took confessions too, you wouldn't ask. What do people confess? Everything you can imagine, and more. I used to have faith in humanity. Here you go. Thank you. I'll be back soon. Godspeed, John. He downs the rest and stands up. Really? Holy shit, you had a bad day. Now that you can see him better, you notice the clerical collar that was tucked in. He tips his head and takes his leave. Ends conversation. I didn't really get to talk to him. Is there someone there? No. But we can open the book to see. Oh, he didn't like that one. A local priest who seems to be going through a hard time. His goddess doesn't seem to mind his alcoholism, nor he's attending an illegal speakeasy. Yeah. Hello, ma'am. Extravagant lady. An obscenely glamorous woman wipes the stool clean before gingerly sitting on it. After a moment, she checks her lipstick in a pocket mirror before readjusting her coat. She leans forward to meet your gaze. Welcome. It's certainly cushy down here. To think, this grand place below a bookstore, how very... Vincent. You know Vincent? Yes. He's the man who invited me. He's probably mentioned I'd be showing up. He's quite the fan. Her nails tap rhythmically to some invisible music. You can't tell if she's waiting for you to say something in particular. Vincent hasn't mentioned you. Is there any other option? That's not how you're supposed to do it. I need other option. Okay. No. He must have. Carmen, Olive. Carmen, Olivia. There's probably some kind of list I'm on. A VIP kind of affair. I'm an actress/singer/radio host. Ugh. If you haven't heard of me, you've certainly heard my voice. Her voice is silky and delicate like a silver bell. Then I should have done the Carmen, Olivia. right? That's better. You don't mind listening to it even though it drips with audacity. Lie. Oh, that. Oh, that Olivia Carmine? Yes, Vincent mentioned you, or he never mentioned you. I am definitely gonna lie. See? We all need a little push to jog our memory sometimes. Perhaps you heard about the time I saved a performance of Dandies and Dames at the Classic Grand? Maybe. The stagehand forgot to leave a prop gun on the stage. I ended up singing Bang Bang Noise to finish the performance. The audience loved it. The director went along with it. The show got middling reviews, but I was praised for my quick thinking and my coolness under pressure. Can I get you a drink? Are you buying, darling? Put it on my tab. I'll be here often. I eagerly await your performance, bartender. Or like I should have done the wavery silver bell sound. Okay, anything specific you fancy? Something fruity. I like tropical fruits in particular. I eagerly await your performance, bartender. You lift a glass from the stack and put it in front of Olivia. She purses her lips, taking a long look at her nails beside the glass. Let's pour you something fabulous. Thank you, darling. My throat is absolutely parched. So, something fruity. White rum mint leaf. Lemon slice, not too fruity. Oh, definitely Pirate's Joy, right? Gotta be pineapple juice, coconut cream. Pineapple sliced cherry ice cube. That's pina colada. Eastern ruby. That's sure, lemon juice and cherry. Not really. Yeah, no. Pina colada for sure. Oh. Pirate. Pina colada. Pina colada. So, did you like it? Yay! Oh, she got some alcohol tolerance, y'all. Okay, astonishing, flawless, incredible, divine, absolutely brilliant use of everything. Inspirational, honestly. What a day! Oh, did I tell you about my radio career? She doesn't wait for an answer. Instead, she leans forward and curls her finger to pull you close. Well, today, I spent the majority of my time reading contracts. I'm starting my own show, you see. Something daring, something bold, something that'll knock the socks right off my listeners. I'm calling it Chamomile and Carmine. Classy, right? Somewhat, or absolutely. Let's go with absolutely. You need the ego boost. You're one of the first to hear about it, but, well, I suppose I let my mouth run when I'm a little tipsy, so more we'll find out soon. Picture me and my sultry voice, broadcast nationwide to the people of Sarah. Even the poor folks who can't make it to my stage performance. I'm so excited! Congratulations! Good things happen to good people, you know. Sure. Olivia swirls the last bit of her drink and takes a long sip. She wipes her mouth with a tissue before setting the empty glass down beside your hand. Thank you for the drink. I will be back, though hopefully soon you won't have to wait too long to hear my voice. Kisses! With a slight stumble, she pushes herself up, winks at you, wink wink, takes her leave. See you soon! Bye! Oh my god, of course we have an actress coming in. Nobody here. Huh. But let's just check our notebook with Olivia Carmine. An extravagant opera singer and radio host with a love of all things dramatic. You know what she's gonna hate about this profile? The fact that there's no actress in there. Opera singer, radio host, and actress needs to be in there. Ooh, but she liked the pina colada. Yay! Hosts an upcoming radio show Chamomile and Carmine. Should it be Carmen? It's like it should be rhyming, right? Chamomile and Carmine. I don't know how to read that last name. Okay. But I think that's all I have. So we will end the day. At the end of each day, you return to your home office where you can review your clues on the clue board and try to make a new deduction. Besides structuring your own thoughts, the clue board also has another very important function. Some clues can be connected to form new evidence, spotted a contradiction, or two pieces of evidence that tells you something about the same person or event. Try combining them. You can combine two clues by connecting their pins with red string. Oh, we're doing that! Hey! To place a clue you have found on the board, simply click and drag them over from the clue list on the right. Clues on the board can be arranged as you wish to help you in your investigation. So, last drop and Peter's favorite speakeasy. At any point, you can remove a clue from the board by dragging and dropping it back into the clue list. You should feel a piece of information is no longer important. The two clues you have right now seems to be related, don't they? Let's try linking them together. Click one of the pins and drag the string to the other clue's pin. See what happens. And like that. Ooh! What did I do? Wait, what did I do? Can I move you? Ah! Shit! Congratulations! You have created a new combined clue. Combined clues are key to your investigation. Building a solid case will hinge on making these connections. Asking your customers about these new clues will often lead you to a new insight as well. Not all clues can be combined, of course, but if you're ever stuck, try and see if there's any new deductions you can make. Proceed to the next day, click on the coat rack to the side. But this one, Peter's street smarts. Peter frequents the last drop. No, wait. I needed there was a thingy. There was a clue. That's all, right? I found the clue. Wait. I don't know what you found. What the hell did I find? Okay, never mind. But to proceed, I'm just gonna check. Speakeasy. Oh, it is a different clue. Okay, because Peter's favorite speakeasy says Peter mentioned that his favorite speakeasy, The Last Drop, was shut down recently. He had to find a new watering hole, which is how he discovered the Nightcap. And then the new clue is Peter's street smarts. Peter frequented the Last Drop, the speakeasy where Natalia Reed's murder took place before it was shut down. He should be able to tell me who else went there to drink and if any of them visited the Nightcap. Okay, so it's basically the same context. It's just hence I got confused. Okay, end the day. End the evening and to go to the next day. Yes. But do I have a next day? I do have a next day. How long is the demo? God damn. Okay. Peter Wagner. Well, look who's still open. In a world of dwindling light, you're a beacon in the night. I don't plan on closing anytime soon. Oh, let's catch up, just like the old days. Now press the clue button to open the notebook and present him with the new combined clue. Okay. Show a collected clue case. Select the Peter Street Smart clue asking for more information. Present clue. Are you sure you want to present the Peter Street Smart clue to the Peter Wagner? Yes. The story about the broad that got iced at the speakeasy? What about it? What do you think happened? You read the story. I'm sure the journals did a great job. They always do. Don't be like that. I want your opinion. You're fishing. And for what? I got nothing for you. You and me both know how this show plays out. The paper spins the same stories, the whole hoi polloi gets all worked up, and ain't no one got the real facts, except for the ones who know to keep their mouths shut. And folks who say the city council are fabricating the killings, they got their heads screwed on wrong. Bukovoi officials can barely patch a hole in the road, far less stage a murder. I know a professional job when I see one, and this ain't professional. But it was done by someone who has experience, someone who planned it out real carefully, and who've done it before. Did you visit that speakeasy? Yes. And plenty of folks went there, so don't go making any interference. You know where the line is. No need to see what happened if you step over. Who else went there? Hard to tell. It was a mixed crowd. Let me think. Alina Dragos, the type of rich blonde who don't want nothing to do with me. Last year she made it big thanks to her daddy winning the jackpot at a poker tourney. Elliot, the sour-faced alcoholic who pops in occasionally. If he was in school, I'd beat the snot out of him and take his milk money. I still might. Ooh, clue. And Killian Duran, the rich kid with that baby face and soft hands. You're taking roll call? If this bartending gig doesn't work out, I suggest a job as an intrepid reporter. What do you think of that, Scoops? Alright, I was just curious. Let's catch up, just like old days. Okay. When you don't feel like asking a customer any further questions, you can always press the wave button, leave button in the bottom right to exit a conversation, regardless of how many actions you have left. However, if you still have questions for Peter, you can simply continue your conversation. Gotcha. What sort of drinks do you like, Peter? Know anything about Natalia Reed? So between us, I assume you never went legit. How's work these days? Ooh. That is... Would you like drink? Let's start with a drink. This is a lot of intricate questions. So let's start with the drink. What sort of drink do you like, Peter? I like proper drink, something pure, like vodka. Anything else? Coffee helps. Keep me sharp in the wee hours. You work late? You know I do. Nothing good happens in the morning, so best sleep through it. I get a lot more done while everyone else is asleep and out of my way. Despite the name, a cold winter usually keeps me warm during those long hours. Didn't I make you cold winter? You didn't like it though. I remember. Let's catch up like old days. I'll serve you a drink. Place it on the bar. Peter leans low, his chin rests on the bar, the light catching his long scar on his cheek. His eyes twinkle as he looks up at you. Maybe just one. You don't want my lips losing. You know what I'll say. But, you did like cold winter. Dude. And I'll just slowly warm up to you. You seem hostile to me. We need to be... You can throw me curse words, but you just need to, like, oil up those mouths. This career shift starts to make sense. You have talent. Yeah, and he's in a good mood. So between us, I assume you never went legit? Starting off slow. Let's both assume I'm not in the mood for this conversation right now. Ooh, sorry. Ask me again when your words are as sweet as the booze. How's work these days? Good. Although I'm being real careful who I talk to these days. Trust is hard-earned. You feel the same? Sure. I'll be straight with you when the time is right. But we ain't as close as we used to be. Let's take things slow. I thought he was that kind of person. I do. And I get to know anything about Natalia Reed? Shame about her accident. Her murder. Murder then. I saw her here and there, and I reckon it's real odd that she got iced. Why odd? She didn't seem like the victim type, you know? The victim type, really? Can you elaborate? The victim type, really? He tilts his head for a moment, and you see his eyebrows shift, giving you a knowing look. Ooh, what does that mean? She was confrontational, fearless. Most people are intimidated by me, but she brushed me off. She brushed off my employer a few times too. Usually, the one that ends up victims are the ones who don't fight back. Even drunk, she probably put up a good fight. Really? I reckon so. Killed from behind, right? Whoever struck her probably thought they couldn't take her in a fight. The police, or whoever is holding your leash, should be looking at cowards. That's what you should be investigating. So from the back, who says I'm investigating? You're asking a lot of questions. People with our background know better. No one ever got iced for asking too few questions. You're right. Hey, if I got someone pulling your chain, I get it. Someone holding something over you, I guess? Maybe. Don't be coy. We go way back, so I get it. Alright. Well, I won't go home, but I can't stay here. Make sure you don't get into any mischief while I'm gone. That's my job. Will do. I think I warmed him up though. Showing a little bit of like vulnerability is always nice. So we got a group of friends. I'll talk to you later. You guys can keep just chatting gossip, but I'll take care of you first. Office worker. Oh, I understand. Office work is hard, y'all. It's mentally draining. Okay. A moody looking man sits down. He takes a deep breath and hunches over the bar, avoiding eye contact. Long day. Every day is the same length. Can I get a cocktail? Sure. As your hand moves to grip a glass, he holds his palm up, stopping you. Wait. Please make sure it's a clean glass. Oh, okay. All our glasses are clean. I'm sure, but I've had bad experiences. Smudges and such. One glass, no smudges. Good, I'll have that cocktail. I'm waiting. Any particular flavor you enjoy? Nothing too fruity. I don't like seeds or pith in my mouth. Maybe something minty? Yeah, like, what was it? The man closely inspects it and gives it a reassuring nod. Coming right up. Hope it's good. Oh, I bet you I can find you something nice. I mean, the perfect thing is the mint punch. sugar syrup, white rum, mint leaf, ice cube soda, and lemon ice. But I mean, I guess that's it. He just wants something minty. That's his what was it, Bloody Mary, so it's a little too strong. So mint punch. Where are you? Ha 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 ha. And then, oh, I miss cocktail. I'm gonna go get some cocktail this weekend. That's a nice drink. Clean glass, crisp taste. You watch him down the rest. When the glass is empty, he wipes it carefully with his sleeve. Make sure to clean the rim where his lips were. Oh! My CSI instinct is tingling. Are you a big drinker? There's not much else to do in Bukovie. To be honest, I'm not usually out on days like this, but my date got cancelled. Are you open the whole weekend? We are? Good. That's when I usually need a drink. I'm Elliot, by the way. I live a few streets over. Nice to meet you, Elliot. Can I get you another drink? Stays quiet. You could use another drink. No. I should head home. Thanks a lot for the drink. I'll be back soon. I said something correct, though. Ends conversation. See you then. Okay. Before I talk to those group of friends... Yeah, Elliot Lin, a somewhat moody office worker who likes to drink past the time. Obsessed with cleanliness, demands clean glass for his drink and wiping them with his sleeve. But you have a clue. Why do you have a clue? Potential Patreon. Peter confirms that he saw several of my customers at the last drop before it was shut down. Oh, it was my customer. Okay, Elena Dragos, Elliot Lin. He was there, and Killian Durand all frequented the speakeasy where the murder took place. Hugo would be very interested in this information. Okay, oh, we have 4 people. I thought they were a group. So we'll start with one of them. And blonde lady. A young woman sits casually at the bar. Before she says a word, she looks at the list of drinks on the wall behind you, a tad confused. Evening. Hello? What can I get you? I don't know what I'm feeling today. I want something strong, but I'm also craving something sweet. What can you do? I can try to help you make up your mind. That will probably help. Okay, let's roll the dice. Surprise me. What do you... something sweet, right? What did you like again? I want something strong, but also craving something sweet. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Let's make you something nice. I'm looking forward to it. So, strong but sweet. Strong but sweet. I mean, gin, vodka, white wine, and lemon slice. That's not sweet though. Mint punch definitely is going to be sweet. Pina colada is not sweet, at least for me. No coffee. Copper bullet mule. Vodka, ginger ale. Ginger ale is kind of sweet, but no. Whiskey, sugar syrup, lemon juice, red wine, ice cube, cherry. Strong but sweet. That should be sweet, right? Strong and sweet. Whiskey, sugar syrup, lemon juice, red wine, ice cube, and cherry. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Let's go. Ooh, I'm such a good bartender. Strong and sweet. You should like that one. Eastern Ruby. And it fits you. I definitely don't hate it. Thanks. It's not your affection. Well, it's actually we just met, so not affection, but you're in a good mood. Have you been open long? Not particularly. I thought this place seemed new. Below a bookshop too. I used to come here to buy books when I was a kid, whenever my father gave me pocket money. Either way, consider me sold, I guess. How did you afford somewhere on the boulevard? Vincent owns the place. I don't own the place. I don't own the place. Right. Anyway, Alina Dragos. I brought a few friends along, and we're already a bit tipsy if you haven't noticed already. So we are befriending you. She didn't have to tell you that. They reek of booze. You hide it well during prohibition. You hide it well. We are befriending them. Oh yeah, exactly. See the affection rate going up? Okay, we found a bottle in the basement and we're celebrating our friend's birthday. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for my friends. I hope they haven't wandered off. They're right here. Take care. Bye. You too. Oh, we are gonna be friends. And a douchebag. Boy in pink. Okay. Before he even sits down, you can tell this young man has an attitude. Exactly. He frowns at the bar, his seat, his drink selections, then you. You wish you weren't so good at handling men like him. You've had more experience than you wish for. He looks your way when he sits down. When you don't immediately give him attention, he taps the table twice. What can I get you? Surprise me. Give me a hint. I say you like Bloody Mary. I'm a big fan of rum, I think. Oh, that's very confident, not confident of you. You think? You watch him try to get comfortable in his seat. He looks over his shoulder at the 3 girls he came in with, then regards you with an urgent look in his eye. Huh? You're the bartender, so 10 bar and serve me something. I don't drink too much and my parents are into wine, not cocktails. Of course they are. I can handle that. Thank you. Alright, pour away. Cool. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Let's get you something nice. Don't keep me waiting now. So rum. You like rum. Oof. Okay, not vodka, huh? Gin. Oh, I love gin though. Vodka. I like the fact that the only option we have is pina colada for him. So fruity. So fruity. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure. Vodka, gin. Ah, you got rum. Ah, rum is up there. Damn it. I wanted to give him pina colada. I want to give him a pina colada. I'm gonna give him a pina colada. One. Woohoo! This game is making me want to get some cocktail. Desperately. I really need a cocktail after this week especially. Oh, did you like that? I'll take it. I could get used to this. We just met, so I'll take it. Oh, you're Killian. Oh, I need to befriend him. God damn it. Oh, I hate douchebags. You might have met my parents at some point. The Durans? Might have. I don't think so. I say might have. You might have met a doctor with that surname, though it's fuzzy. Fine people, though I suppose as private doctors, perhaps a bit out of your price range for healthcare. Ugh. With that, he pays, turns around, and goes to sit back at the table. Bye. I can't believe I need to befriend him. Oh. But I guess that's the job. And you. Well-dressed girl. The young, well-dressed woman sits at the bar and waits. She doesn't seem happiest, but as soon as you look at her, she puts on a smile and leads on the bar. What can I get for you? I don't really know, if I'm honest. Too many options. How about I choose? I'd appreciate that. I feel a bit out of my depth here. Something light though. I have work in the morning. I'm looking forward to trying anything you make for me. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Let's make you something nice. Many thanks. So, something light. Something light. Whiskey is too heavy. White rum. White rum and soda, that is light. It's either gin, vodka, white wine, lemon slice, the evening prayer. That's still like 3 alcohol, I should say, mixed. So mint punch should be mint punch, sugar syrup, white rum, mint leaf, ice cube, soda, and lemon slice should be actually perfectly light. And the alcohol percentage, this one is 2, so definitely light. Oh, ice cube, whiskey, herbal bitter, orange peel is 3%. That's not that strong too. But let's go with mint punch, something light. Mint punch, mint punch, mint punch, mint punch, mint punch. I usually don't like surprises, but this is really nice. Places like this are fascinating to me. I'm not used to all this. You're as welcome as anyone. Ah. She tilts her head as if she's wondering whether to agree or not. I keep thinking the constabulary will arrest me any moment. If my friends were caught, they would pay a fine, but I'd end up in jail. I understand. Yes, I think you do. I'm Maria Popa, by the way. I'm here with my friend Alina. Speaking of, I should probably go back there. I wouldn't want to miss out on another story from Wendy about how her butler is getting fat and her swimming pool is too big. Good luck! You see her put on a smile, grab her drink, and make her way over the table. And then we have the final... I guess that's Wendy. Yeah, of course, that's gotta be Wendy, because with the pearl necklace, she's the rich girl. A woman sits down at the bar, her eyes piercing, and she scans the room, and then you, taking everything in. She's dressed up with diamond earrings, a pearl necklace, and a coat that could be mink. What can I get you? This place is as charming as it is easy to find. When Elena mentioned the speakeasy on the boulevard, I can't say I expected this. Money has flooded into the Bukovia Boulevard and washed away the dirt, but some of the characters too. However, it seems to have flown past this venue without impact. I can't tell if that's a compliment. I'm confused. Do you like it here? Yeah, both seems about right. I'll go with the top one though. I can't tell if that's a compliment. As close to one as you're likely to get from me. I'm Wendy Brooker. You might have heard of my father. You haven't, but she says it with enough confidence that you feel like you should. Well, I don't think you'll need to ask around too much to know my reputation. Impeccable. And if you stay on my good side, I'll even think of an endearing nickname for you. Okay. Do you want a drink? Don't make me beg. What does a lady like you drink? Something strong enough to make everyone look a little bit more fabulous, but not too much. Okay, strong enough. Let's see if I can impress you. A difficult task, but nothing is impossible, darling. So, strong. Strong enough. So we're going with either 5% or 7. I say you're definitely not going with coffee. Not ginger ale, you're not that girl. So either, evening prayer could be good. Evening prayer, Eastern Ruby, or night count. You're definitely a triple sec girl. So either I say night count, evening prayer, or Eastern Ruby. I say she's definitely an evening prayer or night count girl. Something strong. Let's try with night count. Oh wow, a bat. A Batman! Shaky, 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 shaky. And perfect mix! Okay, so I'm guessing I'm also gonna get like more cocktail menus if I get rid of this demo. Goodness me, this smells and tastes like a medical grade ethanol. I'm not certain what you're trying to tell me by serving this. Ooh, you didn't like it. No! I'll be more careful next time. I should have done the evening prayer. I'll take this back to my table now, darling. Enjoy. I'm sorry. Okay. We got Elena Dragos, a young heiress and chess grandmaster. Did not know that. Who hides both her pain and her brilliance behind a radiant, gregarious exterior. I didn't make her favorite cocktail. I can do that. Nice. And then Killian Duran, a rakish young man from a respectable new money family who often lacks common sense and social graces. Yep, that sounds about right. And Maria Popa, a quiet and reserved girl with a love of books and a talent for chess, working as a seamstress on a Bukovice Boulevard. So Maria and Alina both like chess. Okay, and Wendy Brooker, a confident, wealthy-looking woman dressed in fancy clothes and covered from head to toe in glamorous jewelry. And she definitely didn't like my drink. Potential Patreon. Okay, cool. Do I get to talk to you more? Yeah, hello. What does a girl need to do to get a drink around here? Evening, Alina. Let's catch up on all the gossips. Nice. Okay, what sort of drink do you like, Alina? And Nightcap, how are you finding your time here? Victim, what do you know about Natalia Reed? Job, what do you do for work? Hobbies, anything you do in your spare time? Dating, are you single? Risk, what brings you to speakeasy? Friend, who are the people you came with? So I'm guessing I only have four questions I can ask, right? So I will I don't know how often I'm gonna get to meet these people, but I'm gonna just ask 2 simple questions and 2 serious questions. So first, what brings you to speakeasy? You can't expect a girl to spill all her secrets without losing her lips a little first. With some chat, maybe a couple of compliments about my lovely new earrings, and a few drinks. Let's get you drunk then. What sort of drink do you like, Elena? My favorite has to be the poison drop. Nothing tops that one. Very specific? Hey, if you don't tell exactly what you like, how will you ever get what you want? That is very true. Good point. It's better than Maria's anyway. The woman likes tomato in her drinks. The Bloody Mary. It's indecent. So Maria likes Bloody Mary because she's Maria. Mary Maria. That's how I will remember it. Let's catch up on all the gossips. I got 3 actions. Can I make you a drink? You already served this customer today. Okay. And you like Nightcap. Oh, was it Nightcap? No, Poison Drop. How are you finding your time here? Pleasant crowd, mostly. There's a few people here I'm not on great terms with, but it's a bar, so that's to be expected. Ooh. I'd rather not get into it, honestly. It's him, isn't he? It's him. It's him. Because she's just a bitch, but it's him. I have a feeling I know who you're talking about. Return, right. Talking about? Do you? Who? I can't think of anyone right now. Elliot Peter. Oh, we're talking about someone else. I say... maybe Elliot? Yeah, let's go with Elliot because we need to like make connections into different evidence and clues. How'd you guess that? Just instinct. He's a piece of work, alright, especially when he's drunk. A few months before Prohibition, I was at a casino with my father on my birthday. He wasn't exactly going to bake me a cake, and I didn't want to be all alone that day until the club opened and I could see my friends. So I figured I'd take an interest in his hobby. And while Dad was playing Baccarat, okay, Elliot made a play for me. Creepy. I say creepy. Like, give her the girl response. We need sympathetic responses. Creepy. Exactly. Increasing. Affection increasing. Obviously, I turned him down pretty quickly, but I remember him getting so angry. I tried to brush him off gently, but he really didn't get the message. I've dealt with fellas shouting at me before, but this was different. Epic Fire, I think Elliot might be a big clue. Your crush might be a big clue. The more his rage built, the quieter he got, but you could tell he was losing control, shaking. I clung to my dad after that and didn't go back to the casino, but I still see him around sometimes. Make my skin curl. Sorry you went through that. Don't be sorry. Be cautious. He has a few screws loose if you ask me. I'll keep that in mind. And we ask, what do you know about Natalia Reed? Are you single? Who are the people you came with? I mean, we need to get to know him more as well, so who are the people you came with? You know, I don't particularly like the Novo Reach? Or the old Reach. Killian is sweet but painfully innocent. Wendy has her moments. The only person I really want around me is Maria, who likes chess. Why do you socialize with them? What's so good about Maria? What could be the good question? What's so good about Maria? We're not like narrowing down. We're just like leading conversation one word at a time. She's just the most down-to-earth person. I've known her for most of my life. The others, though, well, that's actually dangerous according to my CSI experience. Why do you socialize with them? Because they're useful. The wealthy don't see us as people. We're tools. So I've sort of adopted that mindset. But you're rich. You're not getting it. I was born poor. That stain stays with you. For Killian, he was born middle class, so he's closer to home. Yeah, I actually know what this means. It's ugly. It's so ugly. This whole social class is ugly. I might be wealthy now, but I didn't come into money through gem mining or property or aristocratic aunt. Gambling. My father has money now, but all that means is that he has more to lose, and gamblers always lose in the end. If I don't integrate myself with his people, maybe even shack up with one of them, I will have nothing again. I'll be nothing to them. In the grand scheme, I'm a blip, a momentary, fleeting thing in these people's lives. I've got to hook them in, get them invested, and eventually probably marry one if I want to keep this lifestyle. I just wish I could, I don't know, trust them a bit more. Some of them are decent, I think, but I know where I came from and I know I won't go back. That has to be my focus. That's quite the plan. I'm a chess player. Planning ahead is what I do. Still, seems a bit cynical. You mean pragmatic? Seeing how quickly people changed the way they treated me the moment I got money left me a little jaded, I suppose. On good days, I think my new friends aren't like that. They're better than that. Wendy and Killian might have more to them than I admit, but I still don't fully trust them. Yet. Cool. That's a good information about them. I like it. I should ask though. Oh, you and Maria. Oh, I want to ask about the Natalia Reed though. Let's do that. What do you know about Natalia Reed? I'm not talking about that evil floozy. I'm here to have a good time. Sorry about that. Elena seems very guarded about the topic. Yeah, that was my fault. She also seemed to know something. Perhaps she's more talkative when drunk. I mean, I got something out of her. Okay. Wait, is that the time? I should get going. See you later. Bye. I should be apologizing, be like, I'm so sorry if I intruded, like, when I meet her. Okay. Killian, bartender, we meet again. I need a drink. Please, surprise me with something nice. That tends to happen if you visit. I bet you hear all sorts of tittle-tattle here. What's the subject of the day? You wrinkle your nose every time you take a sip. Oh, that's kind of cute. I'll do that. Ha, you're right. I don't enjoy this. The drinks are well enough made, but I can't simply become accustomed to the taste. I must preserve. How did I read that? I forgot how I read that word. Persevere. I somehow completely forgot how I was so supposed to read that word. Maybe. You don't have to, you know. Yeah, you don't have to, you know. I started going to bars to be around Alina and Wendy. With a killer going on the loose, I like to keep an eye on them. Oh, that's kind of nice. What's your end game? Very gallant. I say very gallant. I've had my eyes on Alina for a bit. We've gone on a few dates. I think she really likes me, but she has a guard dog. Maria's hackles are up and she has fangs. Gotcha. In fact, I was thinking of paying for Maria to attend a distance chess tournament just to have more time with Alina alone. Oh my god. Perhaps take her to Mary Auberge for steak roulade? Mind keeping that to yourself? Of course. Your plane is safe with me. Good. It's stressful though, trying to keep my intentions secret. I'm only here in pursuit of an object of my affection, and this constant boozing is worrying my mom a great deal. I usually won't listen to her, but she holds a great sway over my disposal income. Of course it does. I bet you hear all sort of tittle-tattle here. Okay, so what do you think of Alina? I mean, you started talking, so Aline's a lot of fun to be around. She likes the summer sun bursting through the clouds. Poetic. Very bubbly. Funny that someone like her can come from such a poor family. Oh, low. Lots of personality. Oh, that's disgusting. Sometimes what comes out of her mouth sounds like intellectual gibberish to me, but even the most frivolous words are kissed on the way out of those heavenly lips. Yeah, that was not a good way to put your crush, like describe your crush. Okay. I can ask all of them. Cool. What sort of drinks do you like, Killian? Something that can get me drunk without feeling like I'm drinking alcohol. So sugary drinks then. Elaborate. I love the light sugary stuff. I think your mint punch fits that bill. Okay, mint punch. Good to know. So you're more of definitely like a gin and tonic person. I bet you hear all sort of tittle tattle in here. Okay, so did you know Natalia Reid? A little. Oh, he talking. Oh yeah, he's in the middle drunk level. A little. I saw her at a Hotel Jubilee a while ago. I saw her, greeted her, and she threw up all over my new suit. I helped her get a radio cab home. Really? She was drunk then. Really is the word I'm gonna use. Yeah, she was a bit of a mess. My father always says loose woman of meager means lack of ability to handle alcohol with grace like more refined ladies. Meager? I don't know how to read that. You know she's dead, right? Yes, Alina told me this morning. I was rather sad, but more in that fleeting, oh, maybe I'll die one day sort of way. I didn't really know her, so... Correct him, you will die one day. Oof. I feel like this is going to make him go less in affection. I don't want to do that. I want to try though. I want to try. Is that a threat? Exactly. Just the fact, it's not a nice thing to say, is it? Okay, so I didn't get less affection though. That's good. It didn't reduce. Cool. Oh, that's all. So I will click exit. Do you want to end the conversation? I've got to get to work. Have fun. Will do. Cool. And Maria. Good evening. Evening, Maria. We should chat, I guess? Pass the time? You're not a big drinker. What sort of drinks you like? Tell me about yourself. What do you know about Natalia Reid? And all just 4 of them. So, what sort of drinks do you like, Maria? Is the first. The femme fatale is nice. Oh, really? Oh yeah, Maria. Bloody Mary, Maria. Yes. The spice slows you down, so you get the head spin without getting carried away. Interesting. That's a bit strange. Interesting. You can tell I don't drink much, can you? The Bloody Mary is kind of strong though. I mean, you can make it strong. It really depends on how you make it. I can, but I don't judge. I appreciate that. Still, it's growing on me a tad. I don't know if that's a good thing. I prefer these cocktails to the beer my father drinks. I better not make it a habit though. Your choice. And you're not a big drinker. Not at all. If I'm honest, I come here because Alina asks me along, and leaving her at a bar alone isn't something I'm comfortable with. You're a good friend. I think so too. Alina and I have been through a lot. I like knowing she's safe. Even if it means drinking. Oh, it's not so bad. Sometimes having a few drinks makes the book I'm reading even more exciting. Though I often lose my place and have to read the same page over and over. You're welcome to read anything on the shelf. Reading in a bar is kinda sad. What? Reading at a bar is awesome! You've never tried it. You're welcome to read anything on the shelf. Really? I mean, thanks. Thank you. I wasn't sure if a speakeasy was for me, but a speakeasy with a library. Cool. Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? I'm a people pleaser. Is that okay? I work at that old tailor's in the stacks. The other girls at the Seems Good talks about drinking and dancing, but I just keep my head down. They think I'm dull, but I knew that place would catch fire one day. There was a fire? That building is a death trap. We don't know who blew the fuse box. In a house of match, it can be hard to find the first spark, you know? But it didn't burn down completely. Alina and I can't just play chess in the basement anymore. Oh, you play chess? When we were at school, we played for a boiled sweets. It's a wonder we still have teeth. The woman in the workhouse thinks I'm quiet and boring, but I watch them and I see things. Patterns, not just in fabric, but in the city, in people, and most of all, in chess. Alina is good, but most days, I can beat her. There's a fire in me, competition. Even without candy, victory is still sweet. You're a grandmaster. Not quite. Although I have won tournaments. We both won a few, but none that were official or major. Queen's Gambit! Elena always beats me when the stakes are high. It's like the pressure of playing against my friend makes me wilt. I think Maria likes Elena. That's the thing. In the heat of competition, she lights up and I burn out. She just wants it more. I once asked her what her secret is. I'll never forget what she said. Never dim your star to make others shine brighter. Any other hobbies that aren't so intense? Cooking, I guess? I make great sarmale, but this is starting to feel like a job interview instead of a drink order. Oh, sorry! Fair point. I have 2 points still. You and Elena play chess together. We do, yes. We've been partners since we were 8. We met at a chess club in school. We were rivals, but ended up being best friends. That's a long friendship. I know her better than myself at this point. Chess is about getting into your opponent's head. I like it inside hers. Does that sound strange? In the murder investigation, yes. Yes, a little. A little. Not being too revealing of my intention. We can get very competitive, but we share the same dream. To get a little bit better every day. And to beat all those stuffy old bearded men at the chess council together. We know each other so well now, I'm not sure our practice is helping us get to the next level. But I also enjoy the time we spend together. We dream of one day beating Bukovi's top grandmaster. We're getting close. Alina won a tournament 2 few weeks ago, and I came second. I was so happy. We played against each other in the finals, and it was intense. It felt like my whole life was building to that moment. Since we were in the top spot, we knew we'd already qualified for the next tournament in the few months with the Grandmasters. So in a way, the final was like a victory lap for us. Have I talked about chess too much? Sometimes I can't tell if I'm talking too much about something I love. But either way, thanks for listening. Anytime! Yeah, I mean, the good thing is that I know that I can just make her keep talking with chess. And I can sneak things in. But since I have 1 action left, I'm gonna do What Do You Know About Natalia Reid? The accountant? I don't think I met her. I'm sure I didn't. Did you hear about her death? I saw the headlines. Like the start of some macabre murder mystery, but without the cheery ending. Probably. The police will catch whoever did it. Maybe a killer can get away with murdering street girls or factory workers, but not someone like her. Let's hope. Oh, it's really late. I'm going to head home. I have something on tomorrow. Thanks for the drinks. You're welcome. Bye. Okay, Wendy. We meet again. Oh, we only have 3 actions. Evening. What do you want to know, bartender? I have 3 actions and 5 questions. What sort of drinks do you like, Wendy? You wear a lot of expensive items. Tell me about yourself, Wendy. How do you know everyone? What do you know about Natalia Reid? Well, first of all, obviously, what sort of drinks do you like, Wendy? I absolutely adore the evening prayer. I should have given her that. God damn it. There are a few others I enjoy, but a great deal more I detest. Why do you ask? It's my job. Just interested, it's my job. Very good. I'm glad we could have this discussion now so we don't have to do it again. Cool. I say, tell me about yourself, Wendy. I love that idea. She opens her mouth in a mock surprise and lets out a little delighted giggle. What's there to say? I grew up at Papa's old estate, home heath, out in the country. I moved to Bukovier because I got bored, and I come to dive bars like this because I love the entertainment. Dive bar? I say you fit right in. Oh, are we sparing? That's adorable. You continue to meet my expectation. People must love you. I'll play along. People must love you. Come, darling. I'm being exceedingly gentle. Let's get to know each other better. Or worse, if you prefer. Ooh, I'm on the right track with her. I'll start. I was born, I moved here, and now I'm sat in this cramped little stool talking to someone who has a very colorful background. How do you know about my background? I guess criminals can be dangerous. How do you know about my background? I know a lot, darling, and most of what I know, I keep it to myself. This has been delightful. I mean that. It's refreshing to have a repartee with someone who can keep up. Chin chin. Sure. Yeah, because she definitely is a person who needs to know and feel and think like she is above anyone else. And we can definitely give her that. How do you know everyone? I'm cordial with Alina and Maria, and I know Killian. We met a while ago at a tango class, in prohibition times. Don't get me wrong, they're not hideously dual or anything. I just feel they're slow to trust and reluctant to say anything genuine. You feel the same, or are you an open book? It takes me a while to warm up. What you see is what you get. I'm gonna say what you see is what you get. So put her guard down. Like a cannoli, it's what on the inside that counts. I've noticed you do a lot of watching. You pour drinks while keeping your eye on your customers. The sign of a good bartender, or someone who is fearful of their own clientele. I can't blame you though. Imagine if one of us were police. Are you? She laughs. For the first time, it sounds genuine. You've amused her, and she lets the mask slip for a moment. Yay, I did it! You've known plenty like her and learned to never let your guard down around them. Yes, never let my guard down, but make her let her guard down is the key. No. I wish there was something as exciting as police informant among us, but alas, we're all as it we seem. Well, other than Maria, she's not rich at all. Dirt poor, in fact. But you can tell. If you look closely, you can tell. Yeah, I don't like that attitude. I met those kind of people. She pursed her lips briefly, a smile flashed across her face. Not the friendliest thing to say. Friendly? What an odd concept. Elena pays for everything. Maria is a puppy in her purse. But we all do what we must. In her position, maybe I'll do the same. The poor girl's head must be spinning. Evenings in the casino, speakeasies and clubs with Elena, then back to her threadbare bedsheets each night in the stacks. What a contrast. It's cruel, really. You don't seem to like Maria. Do you even like Maria? Direct. You don't seem to like Maria. I don't like Elena much right now either, but again, they might grow on me. Maria and Elena have quite some quirks, which I like, imperfections, and they're both sharp as tacks if you haven't heard. Maria hides it under a shy facade, while Elena hides it under a layer of, well, blondness. Opinions are fluid. For example, I didn't care about you, but perhaps the tide is slowly shifting. Same with the girls, Elena and Maria. If they would just ease off on the chess chat and address the sexual tension in the room instead, I might enjoy their company a great deal more. I'm sure. Cool. Now the victim. Do you know anything about Natalia Reed? The dead woman? I knew of her. It's quite unavoidable when you're in the company of Elena Dragos, especially when she had a few drinks. How come? I could bore you with long-winded stories about Elena's infamous drunken rants, but why would I deny you the pleasure of experiencing them firsthand? You certainly seems to be well placed to engineer such a rant once again. Just give me a warning before you do, so I may cover my ears in time. So we're making her drunk at one point. I will try. Oh well, would you look at the time? I'm going to make my way home before the sun comes up. Good night, Wendy. Bye. Why are you still here? Why are you still here? But I can't ask you more. So... do I want to show clues? What happens if I show this one? Yes, I visited often, though prohibition put an end to it. If I don't get home soon, my mother will lock me out. Bye. Bye. Okay, so you're going. Okay. Let's just go through some clues. Have I read this one? A confident, wealthy-looking woman dressed in fancy clothes and covered from head to toe in glamorous jewelry. Ooh. It went up to the wrong throat. Oh. So are we done? We are done. So end the day. We got some information. Potential Patreon. If I connect like that. But if I connect like that? No? You're street smart. So if I were to connect, do I get to not connect them? It's like, so what does that mean? So I don't get to connect, I get to connect that, but I don't get to connect anything with this. Ah, gotcha. Okay. So I got just 2 clues. I got the Peter Street Smart, favorite speakeasy, and the potential Patreon. Elena Dragos, Elliot Lean, and Killian Durand. Yeah, cool. End the day.